That's not who I am. She said I can feel too much, and I wish it go away, 'cause it's crushing.
Привіт, YouTube, Sasha на моєму YouTube channel, де я розповідаю своїх відкриття думки про талановитих музикантів з усього світу, як відомих, так і маловідомих артистів. Я обіцяю вам, шановна публіка, що ви не будете розчаровані зовсім. Приєднуйтесь до мого каналу, де підписуйтесь, де виконувати разом зі мною талановитих артистів. Now, my next performance or artist or reaction, this artist, I believe he's American, and he has based a story on a particular person in Ukraine and followed his life story, I believe. I'm not too sure about the ins and outs. What I've heard is I believe the song's called Crush. This is about Imagine Dragons, and I've got a Sasha's story is heartbreaking, and there are thousands more like him who desperately needed help even today. His family is without electricity and other basic utilities. Please consider donating to United 24 and raising your voice for this cause. I will leave all the details for the donations, for the Mercury Act, for the Shop Imagine Dragons, the silent email, the Catch Imagine Dragons tour, join Imagine Dragons, and from the Discord, the Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter as well. There's a lyrical contents there. For anybody who's intrigued by the lyrical contents. I'll read that first part. I suppose she's supposed to be exact what they want her to be. So pretty and pink. Necklace and ring, don't be heard. Just be seen. That is not who I am. She said, I can feel too much. I wish they'd go away, 'cause it's crushing me. It's crushing me. I'm going to press play and let the visuals and Imagine Dragons speak for itself. I'm not going to paint that picture. They've already painted it already. So I'm going to, if anybody's intrigued to, leave a donation, like I said, I'm going to leave all the details down below. So without further ado, you know what we're here for. Your support, importantly, you spreading every kind of things that matter which concerns Ukraine to the world and get the world involved more than what they already are. Yeah? Okay. So, let's do this. Without further ado, you know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good video audio music. Can you dig it? Ukraine 2023. This might be upsetting for a number of people. All I can say is just imagine the people who's actually there in Ukraine experiencing it. That's someone's home. Someone's field.
I suppose
Hi, Sasha.
Exactly what they want her to be.
He's 14 years old. He looks much older than that in his face.
That's not who I am. She said I can feel too much, and I wish it go away, 'cause
Look at that, there's nothing there.
It's crushing me.
It shows.
Don't you know that you don't have.
Does that look like a face of a 14-year-old? Or does that look like a 14-year-old that had to grow up in such a quick space of time? He has an adult face on him. The most serious face that I've seen in a 14-year-old. That's a 14-year-old that's experienced things that he should not really experience. He should be playing in the playground and thinking about 14-year-old things. But instead, he's thinking about adult stuff. He's been forced into that situation. I saw buildings that should have no reason to be a target. If we supposed to rely on the trust of the media and the trust of the higher power government, where they're saying soldiers are fighting soldiers and that's the only thing, and the civilians are the less casualties, which is far from the truth. it seems to me that the only way where the most evilest people that want to try and bend the country is not by taking out their soldiers, is just taking out the people that the soldiers are trying to protect. Cut down their water supply, cut down their food supply, cut down all the things that matter to us normal civilians, rather than tackling the soldiers and having the fight at the front line defense. You know, if that was the true war, then like I said, the rockets and everything else will be targeted at the soldiers, at each other's soldiers. But it's not, it's targeting at the civilians. And there's all these devices that are being sponsored by the US and the UK. They are to intercept the missiles that are trying to hit the civilians, not trying to hit the soldiers. That is a serious adult face. If you told me, if the age didn't come up, that face for me is a person that's in his 20s, or certainly his early 20s. This war has put years on people, certainly the children, years on them. And when they go back, they've got plenty of surprises to clear up and to avoid after all this. That's going to be the massive challenge. All the surprises that's been left behind. I'm going to go back just a little bit, like to about say here.
Oh, you know, but you don't ever say the scarlet ain't your next pretty red eyes are all dead. They
What was the reason?
said, you're stuck in your head. The silence is deafening, and their heart is bleeding out. They don't care, no, they never
Too many
cared
questions.
at
Look at that score.
all. They never cared at all. That's not
It's to hurt the civilians, I told you, to break it down. It's nothing to do with the soldiers. Soldiers are there to protect from all this from happening. I don't understand the purpose of that. You want the country, so you kill the people in it. It doesn't make sense.
Like the sunrise, colorful rainbow. She said I could feel too much.
How is that gate standing on his own?
Go away, 'cause they're crushing me. They're crushing me.
I've heard so many stories from the wives of the soldiers at the front line. And I guarantee they're just passing by, but everything's up.
Crash down on me.
Dan Wayne Ben Platz. Imagine Dragons. Roman and Igor, hats off to you. Amazing. So that was Imagine Dragons, the story of Sasha, 14-year-old boy who looks like he's 20. The war has certainly put age on him, and the rebuilding of Ukraine, I envisage the whole world participating, contributing to some kind of manner, where it's just going to be an absolutely beautiful place, and I can see tourists coming over there, experiencing all different kinds of sequence of their country, whether it be the landscape of the mountains with the Carpathians. And the forests, to the desert, to the snow element in the winter, to the beach element, which they have every kind of substance of seasons in one place. I just wish that at the end of it, everybody will be recognizing Ukraine for Ukraine, especially the neighboring countries. But, you know, we just got to riddle out the stubbornness of certain countries that still think that they can possess other countries that is not theirs. It's as simple as that. You can't, not in this day and age. This day and age does not allow those things to happen. It doesn't. Or else we will be having wars every single day with every country. Britain will have wars with, you know, whatever. And this country will have wars wherever because they want that. We live in a civilization where that should not be happening. That, oh, I want that, so I'm going to take that. And if you don't give that to me, if you don't agree with me, then there's going to be consequences, which means your life will be in danger and your family's life will be in danger and everybody else that you love is going to be in danger if you don't give me what I want. How prehistoric does that sound? But yet, it's still here. Food for thought. Till then, I salute you. Boom.
Crush me.